so blessed to still have my health, to still have the movement in my body, and to be able to share this positive energy with. Hello, beauties. MoTheGoddess here. So, you guys, first and foremost, I just wanted to thank all of you for all the love that I've gotten in the comments. Y'all, I'm really excited about this new Thick Life channel. For one, because I told y'all this is my third channel. Like, the last channel that I had worked so hard to get to 6,000 subscribers. And they just suspended my channel because, you know, your girl like to show a little bit of skin. I like to push the envelope a little bit, but I'm just being me. It's not like I'm thirst trapping. I'm just showing y'all who I am, like, openly. Like, this is what I do on a regular basis. And it is part of me practicing in front of you to feel good in the skin that I'm in. But anyway, I almost got off topic. I just wanted to say that I thank you guys because I think I started this channel 4 months ago. Well, I started the channel a long time ago, but I just started to post on this channel probably 4 months ago, and we're already at almost 2,500 subscribers. So I thank y'all. I thank y'all for commenting. I thank y'all for, you know, liking the videos and getting me out there in the algorithm. I thank you guys for subscribing. Those of you who are watching and who may have forgotten to subscribe, please go subscribe right now. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait right here. You finished? I hope you are finished, and I thank you for that subscription. But listen, I was thumbing through some of my comments this morning. It's morning here in Bali, Indonesia. And one of the questions that I got on a video was, what do I tell women who are built like me? I'm assuming you meant thick and fine as all get out, and who may not have a high self-esteem or may not like the fact that they are thicker. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I named this channel the Thick Life channel, and really what I took into account is how I live my life. Transcendent, meaning defying the social norms, going against the social norms. Healed, or living a healthy life. Inspired, quality of life. So I'm gonna jump into all of those descriptions of this channel eventually, but I did want to hit on this while I'm thinking about it and answer that question. What I tell women who are built like me, who may not have the same confidence or self-esteem, is, guess what? I am often where you are, and I have been where you are. The fact that I come on and I'm showing up is me literally practicing to love the skin I'm in front of an audience. All my life, I kid you not, you guys, I kid you not. This is why I am a body confidence coach. All my life, my body has been an issue. I grew up in a household where my mother was a professional model. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. I mean, straight up and down, very poised. All the women who were her friends were the same. So I always felt out of place. And not only did I always feel out of place, I was always made to feel out of place. Back then when I was growing up, they called girls like me big bone. Oh, she big boned. You know, she big boned it. I have one of my favorite uncles. When I would come around, how he would compliment me in his own way. You know, when we'd have conversation, you know, little niece talking to her uncle, he would look at me and go, with your healthy self. That was his way of saying that I was big, thick, athletic. You know, these are things that I kind of compiled myself, but he would always say, with your healthy self. He never said fat. He never said big bone. He would always say, look at you with your healthy self. And I love that. And I think about that now because healthy self is really heal thyself. So growing up, my body was always an issue. I was always overdeveloped in comparison to the girls who were in my class. I was the tallest girl always. Always at the back of the line because they lined up back in the day, shortest to tallest. I was always at the back of the line. I was always, they would pick me first to be on their team for sports and activities like that. But none of the boys dated me. Growing up, you know, the only girl in the household, I was addressed very inappropriately by family members, family friends, but in my own household. My stepfather used to put his hands on me. He used to touch me. He used to sneak in my room. And I shared that with my mother. I wasn't one of those girls who kept it to myself. I told every time. And guess what? Nothing happened. I had to keep enduring that. He was chose over me. So what does that say? What does that say to a little girl growing up about her body? Her body always being the center of attention. So that created a lot of tension and jealousy. You know, jealousy with older women around me because their men were looking at me because I was overdeveloped. Hips, booty, thighs. I always had that. And instead of me embracing it or supported to feel confident in my own skin, there was always shame. If I cover up, then nobody's gonna look at me. If I hide, then nobody's gonna look at me. If I gain weight, that's where the weight came in. Overeating. If I overeat, for one, because I don't really like myself. Nobody else likes me. I'm too thick. Got too much hips. The women in my family, this is why I tell women to be careful, women and men, to be careful about how you speak to and around your children or grandchildren. They used to be in the corner whispering. My aunts and my mama, you better watch her. She got them hips and that butt. Oh, you better tell her to pull away from the table. You better go down there and put her on the pill. You know, it was like always those type of whispers. So I didn't have the support to say, hey girl, you got it going on. You're beautiful. Love your body. Nurture your body. So as an adult, it finally hit home when I was in a relationship with this gorgeous man. And I really couldn't understand, like, does he really like me? Or is he just playing me like all the other guys? Does he really like me? Or is he just liking to have sex with me? Still not really loving who I was and always hiding and covering up whenever we were intimate in the bedroom. And one time he said to me, and I've shared this, I don't know if it was on this channel or not, but I've shared this and it changed my life. But one time he said to me, Mo, I love your body. I always wanted him to turn the lights off. I would always cover up, you know. He said, I love your body, but if you don't, do something about it. And if you can't do anything about it, own it. And I was so ashamed that he called me to the carpet. It was the first time a man really saw me and saw what I was doing and called me out on it. And it was the shame from him seeing me when I thought I was hiding that made me say, I am not going to do this to myself anymore. I don't want anybody to see that I feel inferior in the bedroom or about myself and my body anymore. Those words that man said to me, I will never forget. It changed my life. It changed my life. And I will always remember that. I was probably about 27 years old. And I had to understand, okay, I need to do better for myself. I need to take better care of my body. I need to own the things that I cannot change. One of the things that has always, always been a area of kind of shame for me is the fact that I have these big old thighs and they rub together. I used to be ashamed. The fact that they rub together left my inner thighs dark. I can't change that because even though I can do a little bit better, I can exfoliate. It's not gonna help to hide it. It's who I am. My thighs are big, baby. They keeping this yoni warm, baby. It's cozy down there, and that's just the way it is. So I started to show my thighs. I started to show up for myself, because if I own it, it ain't nothing that you can say about me. This is who I am. So even if you don't love it, I have to love it. Even if the public does not love it, I have to love it, because I have to be able to look at myself every day in the mirror and understand this is who I am. If it's something about me that I don't enjoy, I work really hard at changing that. I work really hard at becoming stronger. Not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, internally. I'm constantly building myself. So when you ask me what it is that I say to women who are built like me, who may not have the same self-esteem or the same confidence, what I'm saying to you is being an example. An example. Because a lot of times we share the same challenges, the same struggles, but I am just here showing up and I'm talking about it. I'm being about it. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to say. I mean, I hope that answers your question, but I say to you exactly what it is for me. And hopefully somebody somewhere will resonate with what it is that I'm doing, what it is that I'm saying, and want to be a part of this community, a positive community of individuals who are practicing every day, because that's what this is. None of us have it together. None of us know everything. We are practicing while we're still here. We are practicing becoming better. We are practicing being a good human being. And I just want to encourage you to do that the best way you can. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, change it. And if you cannot change it, own it. But in the meantime, and in between time, until the next time, you be fit, be fierce, be fabulous. Healthy is the new sexy. Bye, y'all.